Smyrna Town Council meeting, March 2nd, 2026. Chief, will you lead us in the pledge, please? Please join us.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please stand for a moment of silence. Please be seated. Roll call, Danielle.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Councilman Drew,
Here.
Mayor Gott,
Present.
Councilman Johnson,
Absent.
Councilman Miles,
Here.
Councilman Olson,
Here.
Councilman Pope,
Here.
and Vice Mayor Dr. Upshur.
Present.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any deletions, additions to the public agenda?
I'd like to make a motion that we move 9A to be number 5 on the agenda.
I second. Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion is carried. At this point, if we could have Sir Matthew Hawkins and Officer Jason McNatt Jr. join me up front, please. And respectively, if we could have your family members that are going to hold the Bible for you for your swearing in, please. Move you guys around so you can put your hands on it. Separate a little bit. So ideally, if you're on this side and you're on this side, when they take pictures, you'll only be in your picture and you'll only be in your picture. And I will start with Matthew Hawkins. Please place your hand on the Bible and raise your hand. I, Matthew Hawkins,
I, Matthew Hawkins,
do proudly swear to carry
do proudly swear to carry
out the responsibilities of the office of police officer
responsibilities of the office of police officer
with the Town of Smyrna Police Department
with the Town of Smyrna Police Department
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
freely acknowledging that the powers of this office
freely acknowledging that the powers of this office
flow from the people that I am privileged to represent.
flow from the people that I am privileged to represent.
I further swear always to place
I further swear always to place
the public interest above any special or personal interests
the public interest above any special or personal interest,
and to respect the right of future generations
and to respect the right of future generations
to share the rich historic
to share the rich historic
and natural heritage of Delaware.
and natural heritage of Delaware.
In doing so,
In doing so,
I will always uphold and defend
I will always uphold and defend
the constitutions of my country
the constitutions of my country
and my state, so help me God.
and my state, so help me God.
Thank you. Can I have a pen, please?
There you go.
Thank you. I would get you to please sign both of these.
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And this pretty one is yours. Go back to the chief, please.
Thank you.
Either one's fine. This is for you. Thank you for helping us today. Thank you. Okay, you guys ready? I, Jason McNatt Jr.,
I, Jason McNabb Jr.,
do proudly swear to carry out the responsibilities
do proudly swear to carry out the responsibilities
of the office of police officer
of the office of police officer,
with the town of Smyrna Police Department
the town of Smyrna Police Department,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
freely acknowledging
freely acknowledging
that the powers of this office
that the powers of this office
flow from the people that I am privileged to represent.
flow from the people that I am privileged to represent.
I further swear always
I further swear always
to place the public interest above any special
to place the public interest above any special
or personal interests,
or personal interests,
and to respect the right
and to respect the right
of future generations
of future generations
to share the rich,
to share the rich,
historic, and natural heritage of Delaware.
historic, and natural heritage of Delaware.
In doing so,
In doing so,
I will always uphold
I will always uphold
and defend the constitutions of my country
and defend the constitutions of my country
and my state,
and my state.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Please sign. That fast, I lost it. There you go. On that sign.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you very much. The pretty one is yours. Thank you very much. Congratulations, council. If you would you please come up and congratulate our new officers? Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's be fun. I have to tell you, this is my first swearing in, so this is pretty fun.
Thank you.
The time's out.
Sir.
Congratulations.
Sir.
I can talk really well. I said I can talk really well.
Thank you.
Council, would you please stay so we can take a picture? And chief,
Yes, ma'am.
rest time is just, thank you. That's for you guys. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. During little policeman stuff.
Where would you like me at? You want me to stand on the dais?
Where am I gonna look the least short?
Next to me.
He stands between them and you.
Next to
stand
me.
in
You'll
front.
look very tall.
Over here, it's one of them. Backwards balance. Scoot, 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 scoot. Thank you. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hey. Oh my God. Again, congratulations and thank you very much for becoming part of the Smyrna family. Hey, consent agenda. Council meeting minutes from February 17th, 2026.
I'd like to make a motion that we accept the meeting minutes from February 17th, 2026.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor of accepting the minutes from February 17th?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion is carried. Presentation and public comment. Yeah, and ladies and gentlemen, if you're here for the swearing in ceremony, you don't have to stay for the rest of the meeting. I'll be completely fair and honest. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Never mind, I'll hand it to him. I didn't realize he was still sitting here. I thought he was like, hold on. Jason,
Eventually. Abby, I'll time the public comment.
Jason.
Matthew, can I see both of you, please?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, what
Yeah, you guys can go out that door.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Please point out to the rest of the department that it's gold glitter.
Congratulations, man. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Please provide your name.
Hi, Vicki Blair. I wanted to congratulate our newly sworn in officers, but they've gone, but congratulations, Chief.
Thank you.
You're on board. I want to give a shout out to the town during this last storm. You guys rocked it with all the electrical outages that we had. Loved it. Plowing, thumbs up too. The graffiti ordinances that going to be discussed tonight, I just want to throw this out there as a resident of this town. I think it's very admirable that business owners be held to the same level of property maintenance as residents of this town. We are held to one. If my property gets damaged, whether it be Mother Nature, graffiti, vandalism, whatever it is, I have to fix it. I have to pay for it. I have to maintain it. Business owners should be held to that same responsibility level. So I want to say, kudos, you missed it. Storm, excellent.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You guys have a great night.
Thank you. Is there anyone else? Okay, we will move on to non-agenda items. I will start. I had the privilege of attending the graduation for our police officers. It was the first time that I had the opportunity to do that, and it was very nice. Our officers actually, out of 4 officers that were given awards, Jason McNatt Jr. received the, I don't want to call it the most athletic, it was
Physical Fitness Award.
Physical Fitness Award. And then Officer Hawkins received the
Academic Excellence Award.
just wanted to make sure I had the terminology right. That was really huge out of the class that they had. Everyone else was a Wilmington police officer. And of the 4 awards, our 2 Smyrna officers both took home awards. So that speaks very highly of who we have and the success that they're going to look forward to, which is pretty awesome. I think that is really all that I have. Vice Mayor?
So kudos again with the recent storm, town amazing. And just to see the pictures online with our staff, backing up our staff, making sure that everyone was fed and taken care of. I love to see that unity in our community. And I want to say thank you to Mayor Gott. What was that, Sunday night? We talk often. And we check on Pulse Point often to see what's happening in the community, just to follow up to see if we need to make some follow-up calls in the neighborhood. So she called me and said, your house is on fire. And I said, what? What are you talking about? And she said, your address just popped across Pulse Point. And she said, give it a second. And a second later, my door is knocking with the fire and police at the door. And I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? So I didn't have a fire, but it was my daughter called because she saw a fire. So just go to show that people are always looking out.
Yes.
And I appreciate that. So to have it firsthand on something that we do on a regular basis to check on people, and then here it happened to me, and to be able to see our first responders in action at my front door. It just gave me chills. So just thank you for that. Thank you for that. And also for Women's Her Story message I have, today I stand before you in honor of March, Women's Her Story Month, a time when we celebrate the women whose courage, brilliance, and resilience have shaped every corner of our society. This month is prolific because women's impact has always been prolific, expansive, creative, and impossible to ignore. When I reflect on the women who paved the way, I see myself in Shirley Chisholm, the first Black woman elected to Congress and the first Black woman to run for president of the United States. Like me, she was of Caribbean heritage, and her story reminds me that our roots carry power. Her boldness, her refusal to accept limits, and her insistence on being unbought and unbossed continue to inspire generations of women who like her and women who like me. I also honor women like Susan B. Anthony, a white woman whose work in the suffrage movement helped lay the foundation for the rights many of us exercise today. Her contributions remind us that progress is often built when people from different backgrounds stand together for a shared purpose. That's when we talk about proximity promotes change. These women, different race, culture, and lived experience show us that proximity promotes change. When we learn from each other, when we stand beside one another, when we listen to one another, we create movements that are stronger, broader, and more transformative than anything we could build alone. Women's Her Story Month is a celebration of that collective power. It is a reminder that her story is not one story. It is a tapestry woven from many voices, many struggles, and many triumphs. It is the story of women who nurture, who lead, who innovate, who teach, who protect, and who rise again and again. As we honor this month, may we continue to uplift women's voices, recognize their contributions, and ensure that every girl grows up knowing she is powerful, capable, and worthy of every opportunity. Thank you.
Council Secretary, Councilman Pope.
Oh, thank you. First of all, I want to give a big thank you to the entire staff for handling the most recent storm and also what you do day to day. The town really appreciates everything that you do to help support the community. So thank you so much. Also, Thursday, I did attend the Delaware League of Local Government dinner, and one of the things that was very encouraging, there were a couple of students from the University of Delaware's public administration program, and they're actually getting their feet wet and being of service to their community, and it gave them a chance to talk with different elected officials from around the state. So it's always great to see young people getting involved. Finally, just as a reminder, the information is on the town website. So this goes out to anyone who may not be registered to vote. Please, ma'am, please, sir. This is the period that's open to make sure that you're registered to vote. Check with your neighbors, your relatives, your friends. Make sure that you are registered because registration closes at 4:30 on Monday, April 13th. So please make sure you're registered to vote, and thank you very much.
Councilman Olson,
Nothing at this time.
thank you. Councilman Drew.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming out. I want to say congratulations to the officers that were added to the police department. Congratulations, Bonner. Congratulations, sir. I also had the privilege and honor to go to the Delaware League local government dinner as well with Mr. Pope. And I was able to get close to and talk to Marcus Henry, who was an awesome speaker. He had some question and answers, and it was awesome networking that night. And that's all I have to report.
Councilman Miles.
I also attended the police graduation I actually drove Tabby up there, so it was they're up there. I've been to a lot of them. Of course, some of them are long, but it was good to see like Smyrna being put on the map, getting those awards. So that was pretty awesome. Great job to our staff. I mean, I woke up that next morning and the roads were already clear, although people were still driving, even though we had a state of emergency, but our staff did a fantastic job this time. I got no complaints this go around, and it was fantastic. So thank you, Jason. Thank you, Town Manager Tori, and that's all.
Okay, Chief, now that we've stole all your thunder, sorry.
Yeah, all the festivities. Super proud of our two new officers. I think you guys will be super proud of them. I think the town will be super proud of them. Proud moment for me because as a new chief, these are my first two through the academy. So as I told them when I hired them, for better or for worse, we're going to be linked at the hip forever. So I hope that you make me look really smart in your career for hiring you, or you could make me look really dumb. But we are forever tied together. I do think both of them are going to make me look smart. It's not about me. It's about them and the department. Touching on the awards, as you said, found out this morning that we probably should have gotten a third award. I won't make any accusations, but apparently our recruits were number 1 and number 2 in firearms proficiency as well.
Oh,
That's really
As their chief and mayor said, hey, Smyrna, can you save some awards for the Wilmington officers? So it's okay to take out the firearms award. No, it's okay. It's their academy and we got to go for free. And
How do we appeal?
We're not going to appeal. We're going to let the award stand.
I think I have that in my flyer.
Yeah. Whoever, listen, good for them. Those guys are going to do great. I'm super proud of them. You'll see them out in the community starting today. Hawkins started, and Officer McNally will be Wednesday night. He'll start. And right behind them, June 5th, we have our next two graduating from Dover's Academy. So we are definitely trying to get back up to full strength. We're getting close. I think our process shows that we have a good process based on the end result with all the awards and accolades and the academy staff pulling me to the side to tell me what wonderful officers they thought I was getting. That certainly speaks volumes.
Is the fifth graduation or is the fifth when they will start?
Fifth is the tentative graduation. That could change. There has been some academy days canceled because of snow.
Okay.
So that is just very tentative, June 5th.
And are they in Dover?
I imagine it'll be at Dover High School.
Okay.
It's usually where it is, but we don't have a location yet.
Okay.
That's just the super tentative date
Okay.
for our next two, Connolly and Sale, right? All right, Gale, Connolly and Gale. Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys have my monthly report. If you have any questions, certainly I'm here. One other thing I wanted to touch on, and that's why Lieutenant Kerrigan stuck around this week or last week. Last week, I think I mentioned it to you probably in private. We had applied for a grant for some cell phone extraction technology through Project Underground Railroad. I am not the subject matter expert. I didn't apply for the grant. It's all that man right here, and he's going to tell you about it.
All right.
So we were lucky, we were awarded about $10,000 from Project OUR. And what they are is they're an organization that is dedicated to the eradication of human trafficking and the exploitation of children. So this technology is really going to help us put together better ways to investigate these crimes. And also comes with certifications to train officers in using that technology and executing those investigations. So very happy for that.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
So I have a question.
Sure.
Is that certifications for all of the officers or is that certifications for a select few?
For the select few that will be using
Okay.
the technology. This is doing cell phone dumps, child pornography, sex crimes, anti-trafficking. It's very, very specialized thing that 10 years ago, he spearheaded under previous chiefs that sent him for tons and tons of training and technology, and it was very expensive. It's an expensive world. Technology is constantly evolving. The best of the best is super expensive, and we all know we're trying to run the tightest budgets we can. We have not been employing the newest, latest, and greatest technology because of the cost. This grant will allow us to do that now.
So it makes us second to none. Town manager?
Everybody has a copy of the reports. Just a few things to kind of touch on. Recently, a few of us had a tour through town with one of our senators, so we got a chance to tour some of the local businesses. We had the storm. Josh, I can't say enough. Jason, I keep continuing to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and asking me and help me. So I stayed in the kitchen for about 8+ hours, and then we got Amanda and Kathleen to come in to make sure that everybody was fed. So it's a good time. We enjoy getting the chance to do it and being part of everything. There's a lot of information that's in this report. I would go through it with you, but we'd all be here all night. Right? I can tell you the electric department just recently got an award, which is, and I can't remember exactly what it is, but only about 10% of more than 22,000 municipalities actually get this award. So, again, they're just like the police department. The electric department's out there doing their thing, and we're proud to make sure that we have them there. It's nice to make sure that we had our team out. I can promise you that anybody that lived outside of town lost electricity, and they lost it for several days.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Most of the crews were sent home due to the inclement weather. Our crew was up in the air, making sure that you guys were all taken care of and had electricity within several hours. So, I definitely want to say thank you to those guys who were out to bid of all these elements and making sure everybody was taken care of. So, outside of that, the financial report is in there. Really take a good look at that. Super proud to say that we are in a much better position than we were 2 years ago when I took over in March of 2024. We've got some investments. If you can see, you can look in there, you'll see that we are actually much better. So please look at that. If you have any questions, please just let me know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And to wrap that up, I'd like to say I am beyond humbled and honored to have the opportunity to serve as mayor because you guys, all of you, make this so worthwhile. And the bounds that we are growing by and the successes that we're having are all a result of who you are and what you're doing to make us successful. So thank you. With that being said, old business. including discussions and possible action on the following items. Second reading, second, and I guess we need a motion. We need a motion to make this the second and final reading.
I make a motion to make this the second and final reading of ordinance 001-26.
Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion is,
Point of order, are you
Oh.
waiving the third
Yes.
reading?
yes,
Yeah,
Okay,
About to say you.
yes.
I'm sorry, we waive it.
Do we
no,
need
you're
to change
fine.
Oh,
Amend your motion.
What was that?
So I sponsored the ordinance, and it's an ordinance to amend chapter 18, building and building regulations, article X, property maintenance code to establish regulations requiring graffiti remediation by property owners.
You just have to amend the motion.
Can we amend the motion,
let's amend
please? I'd like to amend the motion to waive the third reading. So we'll adopt this second reading as the final reading of this ordinance 001-25, I believe. 26, sorry, 26. Thank you.
Quickly. Your first motion is gonna need to be for you to
Second.
waive the reading, the third reading,
Okay,
right?
all right.
And you need to vote on that.
Okay. I make a motion that we waive the third reading of ordinance number 001-26.
Second.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion is carried.
You need to make a motion to approve.
Yeah, no, it,
I'd like to make a motion that we approve the second reading of ordinance 001-26.
A second.
is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed?
we didn't say it was final.
You have to state a reason for doing so.
Okay.
Councilman Miles?
Okay, so I'm voting in favor, because I believe it is necessary to move forward and help fast track this, ordinance.
Councilman Drew?
I agree for the same reasoning, the council.
And I agree as it relates to establishing the regulations requiring graffiti remediation by property owners.
I am voting in the affirmative based on, it is a need that we definitely have to have for the town and also based on the recommendation of staff.
Councilman Olson?
I voted to, now are we doing the waiving of the third reading, or are we talking about the ordinance itself?
The ordinance itself, you've already waived the third reading.
Okay, I vote for it because the graffiti needs to be cleaned up.
Motion is carried that we approve the ordinance to amend chapter 18. Let's go back over here and we have I don't have the letter in front of me. Okay. We have a request from the Boys and Girls Club for a donation of $15,000 from council to them. I'd like to, we need to make a motion and then open the floor discussion, or can we have the discussion and then make the motion?
You probably need to make the motion and then have a discussion.
Need a motion to move forward with the donation request from the Boys and Girls Club?
Are we sure that's correct? I think we can have a discussion without having to make the motion to approve of something. Because
Robert's rules say you have to have a motion to have discussion.
Have a motion.
okay, I guess I thought the request itself was.
I'd like to make a motion that we take into consideration the request by the Boys and Girls Club for a donation.
Second.
Is there any discussion?
Now we have the discussion. So right now, I mean, do you have comments or should I just?
I do.
Oh, okay. I'll let you go first and then.
My recommendation is that we extend the opportunity to the Boys and Girls Club for us to absorb the utilities that they currently have, which they are now paying. It would not result in a financial donation to them, but the result would be that much like Duck Creek Regional Library and other amenities within the town, we own that building. We will be paying for the facility for them to meet in. That is my recommendation.
So
It's open for discussion.
in previous years, what have we given to the Boys and Girls Club?
It depends on what the project was.
It depends. It's been upwards. I think one of the donation was about 18,000.
Okay.
And I think that would have been about 24 that we did that donation. And what Mayor Gott just requested, we did a check on what it was, and it's about $18,000 in utilities. So it would be right in line with what has been done in the past.
And keeping in mind that giving an organization a donation that large after we've increased taxes does not feel like the right thing to me.
I would agree. And I mean, in previous years, have they come to like talk with us, like at a council meeting to ask for the donation, or have they just sent a letter?
Both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quick question is, so when you say utilities, I take it as water, sewer and electric as well as trash collection or what?
So it includes all the utilities. So
Gotcha. Okay.
we've done that for any building or anything that we own. So if you think about it, we own Little League, Little Ass, the Boys and Girls Club, and several other buildings. So we have taken on utilities, the majority of them, same thing with the fire department and
American Legion.
Okay.
So is that utilities plus 15,000
No.
or utilities is 15,000?
Instead.
Okay.
Would we do it up to that amount? Is that, would that would be the ask or less?
My suggestion would be that we do it in its entirety for the year.
Okay.
And we will, I guess we need to, do we finish this motion and then amend it, or do we amend it now? Okay. Like a motion to amend?
Hold on, sorry, one more.
Nope, that's fine.
As far as communicating with them, obviously they hear what we talked about in council. We communicate with them. I mean, in all reality, is there a chance that we can, I hate to say this, but table it so that way they can come and have a conversation with us rather than a letter?
Did you already meet with them?
No.
They sent the letter in. They knew we were having the discussion this evening.
Okay.
The agenda was posted 7 days in advance.
Okay. All right.
so, and we've kind of changed the process of what donations look like now. In the past, it's just been, I'm gonna give you a donation and there's not really been anything. So what we
Okay.
do now is we're requesting, there's a form, they send in a letter, it then comes to you. And then you guys get the opportunity to discuss it and then make the final decision on what the actual donations are instead of just randomly going out.
Okay. Okay. All right, then I'm done with my discussion.
I'd like to make a motion that we amend the request to actually provide utilities for the year for the Boys and Girls Club instead of making a cash donation.
I second.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion is carried. We will pay the utilities for the Boys and Girls Club for year 2026. Resolution 002-26 regarding the audit.
Town of Smyrna Resolution 002-26, whereas pursuant to section 8.1 of the town charter, the town council shall have full power and authority to use the money in the treasury of the town of Smyrna. Whereas pursuant to section 4.2.43 of the town charter, town council may appropriate money to pay the debts, liabilities, and expenditures of the town or any part item thereof from any fund applicable thereto. Whereas based upon the research performed by the town's finance department, the town's finance department recommends the unidentified $135,000 cash balance be allocated towards the general fund balance in 2024, which will permanently resolve the issue and prevent the town from continuing to receive a qualified audit opinion from the town's auditor with respect to this specific issue. Now therefore be it here resolved by Mayor by the mayor and council of the town of Smyrna that the $135,000 excess cash balance originally discovered during 2021 be identified and deemed general fund revenue and brought forward and allocated towards general funds fund balance for the year 2024. The finance department is herefore directed to take this action and any other actions necessary to appropriately resolve the $135,000 excess cash balance. This is adopted by mayor and council on this day, March 2nd, 2026.
We need a motion. Is there a motion to accept this resolution?
I make a motion that we accept resolution 002-26.
I
Second.
second.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion is carried. Resolution 002-26 regarding the audit will be accepted. And with that, I'd like to thank all of you for joining us this evening, and have a good night and a safe drive home.
Thank you.
I need a,
During the meeting?
A second.
is there any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.